Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday. For me and my vlog, it is day 848. But for you guys today, it is a Q&A. Q&A! So I'm going to start off with some questions from Kiro, because she asked me a whole bunch of questions, like 17 questions on, and those are just from her, on the Superheroes of YouTube page. She posted them, so I'm going to answer them and try to do it, I don't know, interestingly, I suppose. So we will get started. I've only seen these questions once, and a lot of them are about Inuyasha. I think all of them are about Inuyasha. I think they're all about Inuyasha. She knows I like that show, so. Anyways, your least favorite Inuyasha character. I would have to say Jokin, just because he's a little annoying sometimes. Like, Shishomaru is just so, like, you know, elegant walking. He, like, walks tall and he just walks off and leaves Jokin. And Jokin is just always talking, being, like, distracted. And then he's like, wait up for me. And it's like, I don't know. But he would be my least. I still like him, but out of every character, he would be my least favorite. What scene in Inuyasha makes you cry no matter how many times you re-watch it? There is a couple. I'm actually going to set the camera up, so hold on a second. There's actually a couple scenes from the second movie where Inuyasha, there we go, where Inuyasha is turning into his demon form and his human form is going to be gone forever. That one where Kagome kisses him, that makes me cry. Where Shippo's dad dies. And then in final act when Inuyasha tells Shippo that he's a good demon and that he'll help in the future, but he's not coming with the final battle. That's all of them. Let's see, what are your other favorite Inuyasha characters besides Kagome and Inuyasha? I like Ren. I like Shishomaru. Although Shishomaru's a little bit of a jerk, but I like him. Sango, Moroku, Shippo. Oh, Shippo is so cute. And I like Soda and her cat, which I can't think of his name right now, but Kagome's cat and then her mom. I don't like Kagome's friends though. I think they're really annoying and judgmental. Who is your favorite villain in Inuyasha, including Naraku? I like Kagura, and I also like, well, technically he's not a villain, but in the first few episodes he did battle Inuyasha a lot, and Inuyasha was like, every time they saw each other they would just start to battle, so I would say Shishomaru can kind of count for that too. But Naraku. If you could pick one Inuyasha character to hang out with, who would you pick? I think Inuyasha, because he'd be pretty interesting to hang out with. And then if Inuyasha's there, Kagome will be there, and then she can make him sit, and I'll laugh and laugh and laugh, because every time they do it in the show, I just crack up. What did you think about Karia, Kikyo, Hikidoshi, and Tatsu's death? I thought Kagura's was really sad, because she like said she wanted to see Shishomaru one last time. I thought all of them were kind of sad. I mean, they were bad guys, but they were cool characters. If you could bring one Inuyasha character back from the dead, who would it be? Oh crap, I lost it for a second. Kagura. Because I feel like she got an unfair thing having her heart taken away by Moroku. So, I think she should come back. Now I lost my questions. Instead of Kagome, who do you think should wield the Shikan Jewel? I think that Sango should wield the Shikan. I think it'd be cool for her to have the Shikan Jewel. Which Inuyasha movie is your favorite? The second one. Yeah, the second one where, it's the, I can't think of her name right now, but it's like affections across. No, not affections across time. It's the mirror one with the mirror lady, and they turn Inuyasha into a demon and take his human spirit. That one is like. How do you think Kikyo should have died? I actually didn't like. I didn't like that she died because it's sad for her character, and I kind of like her character, but the way she died was. What's wrong with the show? Do you think it was right for Inuyasha to kiss Kikyo? No, but then again, yes. I think in the show, they are kind of mean to Inuyasha about his relationship with Kikyo, because she died. Hold on 1 second, guys. My camera's gonna. Alright, sorry, my camera died. Anyways, I said, I don't think they were very fair to Inuyasha in the series, because when he got put on the tree, his last thing is seeing her die, and he thought he was gonna die too, and then he comes back, and he meets this new person, and even though, yes, he has affections for her, and he does love her, he's never gonna get rid of his very first love, and I think they're kind of mean to him about how he goes and tries to help her, and he will always try to protect her kind of stuff. So I think they're kind of mean to him about that kind of stuff. They should be nicer to him about that, but I don't think he should have kissed her. But then again, it was at the beginning part of the series, and so he didn't really know Kagome yet, and he didn't really, express anything yet, so I don't know. Moroku and Sango, or Shishomaru and Rin. I would say Moroku and Sango, because Shishomaru and Rin would be a little bit weird, since Rin is like a little kid and he's a grown-ass adult. And that would be weird, but I like his fatherly protection on her. I like that. Which two characters did you ship the most? Inuyasha and Kagome, Sango and Moroku, but I also did like Kagura and Shishomaru a little bit. I thought, when I heard about that, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Half demon Inuyasha or human Inuyasha? Half demon Inuyasha. He's way more interesting, but he is cute when he's human. If you could take out one character from Inuyasha, who would it be, and why do you think they are irrelevant to the story? That's a hard question. I don't know who I would take out of the whole series. Well, I like Kana, and I think she's a cool character, but if I had to pick somebody, I would say her, because she just kind of creepily holds the mirror the whole series, and although she does hold and move the infant around, that's what I would say. 17. What do you think about me bombarding you with Inuyasha questions? And the mayo. I think it's hilarious. And I really like Inuyasha, so I like answering the questions. So that was Kiro's part, and now we're going to get started with the next part. And I'm so sorry that my camera died before, but we will be doing the next part of questions in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, question 1. Oopsie. Just had it loaded. Where were you 3 hours ago? 3 hours ago, that would be 11, 10, 9 o'clock. I was out and about. Who are you in love with? I am in love with Andrew Purcell. Have you ever eaten a crayon? No. What was the last time you went to the mall? Like a month and a half ago, actually. Is there anything pink 10 feet from you? This is pinkish orange. Are you wearing socks? No. Have you been in the movies in the last 5 days? No. I have not been to a movie in a little while. What is the last thing you had to drink? Water. Healthy, right? Last fast food you ate? The Halloween burger from BK. Last time you ran? Today, this morning. What's your favorite animal? Well, I would have to say cats. Partially because of these two. There's one. There's the other one. Look at how cute she is. Worst injury you've ever had? One time in stained glass in high school, I cut a giant chunk out of, I can't remember which finger. I think it was this one. out of this finger, I cut a big chunk of my flesh out by when I was cutting glass. It accidentally hit, and my teacher just told me to bandage it, and I never went to the hospital for it. But my aunt is a nurse, and so she gave us tips on how to wrap it and everything like that. She said that if I went to the hospital, they wouldn't give me stitches, they would just wrap it like that because it wasn't deep enough, I guess. But it was a pretty good chunk. Do you miss anyone right now? Yes, I miss Andrew. He's in Portland with Kyle. What is your secret weapon? My secret weapon would be my kindness. Ding! Were you an honor roll student? No. Well, no in some ways and yes in the other, because they had an arts program where you could be an honor student, and I was in that. Are you wearing perfume or cologne? Yes, I'm wearing Japanese Cherry Blossom by Bath and Body Works. How is your best friend? She is working today, and we are going to be hanging out soon, but I think she's good. What are you listening to right now? Well, a couple seconds ago, I was listening to the song I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You, because I'm stuck in my head, and I love that song lately. Have you ever drank a soda from a straw? Yes, I have. I drink soda only from a straw. What shoes... I missed a question. What does your last text message say? My last text message would be to my best friend Lainey, and I texted her a picture of a t-shirt that I saw that I liked, but she hasn't responded yet. Do you like hot sauce? No. Last time you took a shower? This morning. Do you need to do laundry? No, I do not. What's your heritage? My heritage is German, Irish. I want to say, I don't remember the other one, I'm sorry, but German and Irish I am. My dad is half German, my mom is half German, my mom is Irish and Dutch, maybe? I think that's what it is. Are you someone's best friend? Yes. Are you rich? No, but I'm rich and love and happiness. What are you doing at 12 a.m. last night? 12, I was finishing editing today's vlog and trying to get it processed, and then at 12:45 I started watching the movie Tales from the Beyond, the movie with Joe, my awesome YouTube friend. You can check him out. I'll put his link in the description below. That's what I was doing. Okay, so that's some of the questions. Now let me just load up the other ones. Let's see, what else can I answer? You guys can ask any questions down below. I'm going to be doing more Q&As and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing a Q&A live chat, which will be really fun to do soon, so stay tuned for that. Okay, the next question was, how did you get your YouTube username? That is off of Twitter. I got my username because I've been called Simmy, and so I thought, okay, I should put my name in it, so I wrote down Simmy, and then I was like, well, I want a good name that stands out, but I want to prove and show that I'm similar to an average 20-year-old. So I wrote similar, why can I not say that word, on the paper, not in the row. I had Simmy up here, and then ideas down below of words that I wanted to fit in. And then as I saw it, I was like, well, I should probably put Brousseau in there since I'm going to be a Brousseau, and I don't want to call it, you know, Simone Richardson or something like that because I won't be a Richardson my whole life. So I put a B and then put Brousseau under it. And then I was just sitting there tapping my pencil, and it all looked together, and I was like, similar, Simmy B. So that's what I... So, if you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? I would not change my name. If you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would it be? I would say don't stress out so much and just live life to the fullest. And I would also say record and take so many more pictures than I did, because in middle school I had a sleepover with my friend Sarah, my best friend Lainey, and my friend Kaylee, and we took 2 pictures that night. But there was so much more stuff, fun stuff that happened that I wish had been on video and or pictures. And there's so many other moments in high school, like I wish I was vlogging at the time. So that's what I would tell myself. Oh, I exited all my questions. I have it on a note, so hold on. How old were you when you learned to blow bubble? I had never been able to blow a bubble like with gum. I've never been able to do that. I can't do it. What did you want to be when you were little? A teacher or a mom. That's what I thought. What do you order at Starbucks? I order I gotta think of the name. It is the chocolate chip frappe. No, yes, chocolate chip frappe, and I get it usually medium size. What's the hardest you've ever laughed? When I did those rewind and my voice sounds like, or Andrew's and my voice sound like little chipmunks. Oh my god, that makes me laugh so hard. If you could play a musical instrument, which would you be and why? I would like to play the piano. I did take piano lessons. I don't know if anybody knows that. There's a little thing. I took piano lessons, but I had to quit. What is your favorite thing to do when you are upset? I usually get mint ice cream or popcorn. Those are my comfort foods. And then because I'm only having 1 soda a week, if I haven't had a soda that week, I'll have a soda too. And then I like to watch movies and cuddle up with a blanket and cuddle with Kiwi and Andrew. What's one food you cannot live without? Mint ice cream. Favorite dessert? Mint ice cream. Favorite pizza topping? I like regular cheese or pepperoni pizza. That's my favorite kind. Would you rather have the superpower to read minds or superpower to be invisible? Invisible. I think it'd be pretty cool. What did you do for your last birthday? My last birthday, I turned 21, so we went to Applebee's and we got I had my very first drink. Well, no, that wasn't my 22nd birthday. We just had cake and dinner here and had a little birthday celebration. But my 21st birthday, I had my very first drink. So I'm thinking that differently. If you had one personal selfish wish, what would it be and why? I would wish that I would wish that I never would run out of money. Like, no matter how much money I spent, I would never run out. It would always replenish itself at the end of the day. Like, I don't know, $5,000, $10,000 a day, something like that. I would replenish at 12 o'clock at night. And that way I could, like, pay off bills. I could, get a nice house. I could get YouTube stuff. I could help out my YouTube friends, and I could open me and Joe and Joe's and Andrew's restaurant. And that's what I would say. And then with that, I would open a pet shelter, for a non-kill shelter for pets that have been, like, abandoned and abused and all that stuff. And I would get them good homes and take care of them and, like, get them behavior training if they need it and stuff like that. And also help people, like, homeless people that are struggling. I would like to set up a place for them to go, and, like, they can stay there during the night and have food, and there's no turn away. Like, we would have a lot of space. And finally, if you were a Pokemon, what would you be called and what would you look like? I think that if I was a Pokemon, sorry about the noise, I would look close to a cat, so I'd be kind of like a mix of a Skitty and a Rylu, and I would be pink and teal with big eyes and a cute tail with a little flower on the end. That's what I would think. Thank you guys so much for watching my Q&A, and I will see you guys next time.